Hi, I'm Warren Roberts, and I basically help local businesses get near the top 3 in Google with just 3 simple tweaks to their website. So in this video, I've done a short review of your current website, and I'm going to show you how your competitors are cleaning up all the potential clients in Google, leaving you fighting for scraps. And then I'm going to show you how to better market yourself in Google and increase the number of leads you're currently getting. So in this review, I've done a review of your current website, and I'm going to show you your ranking in Google for selected keywords, the current pages of your site within Google, a backlink analysis, and then finally I'm going to show you the 3 tweaks to your site to get nearer the top 3 in Google. And if you see on the top, I've got some software that has told me some statistics about your website according to Google search. But before we do that, this is another piece of software, and it's telling me what pay-per-click in Google AdWords ads and keywords you're bidding on. So if this is right, these are all the keywords that you're bidding on, and for the purpose of this review, let's just focus on the photography Midlands keyword. So if we go into Google, we can see straight away, you probably already know this, but you can see photography Midlands is getting 6,000 searches a month. So that's over 6,000 potential new clients that you're bidding on and or trying to get anyway. And as you can see down here, Midlands wedding photography 1,600, 1,900 there. So there's thousands of people looking for your services, and you probably already know that because you're already bidding on Google. There you are, right there. I got some tips actually for pay-per-click, which is nothing to do with this SEO review, but I am very familiar with pay-per-click, and I've worked in the weight loss industry, anything like that. Ideally, there's a lot of ways to boost click-through rate and lower your cost. So ideally, it's kind of basic, but you want the keyword in the title, because people aren't searching for Darren Gower, they're searching for Midlands photography. So ideally, Google will love this as well if you put the keyword in the title and the keyword in the body as well. So say something like Midlands photography question mark, beautiful Midlands photographer weddings, something like that. That will boost your click-through rate, and Google will like that, and it'll lower your cost as well, because a high click-through rate, the lower Google lowers your cost as well. I don't know if these statistics are right, but they're quite expensive, the keywords you're bidding on, so it'd be helpful if you get more clients for less on pay-per-click. But anyway, this review is for SEO. Let's tackle SEO. So as you can see, the top 3 are here, and ideally you want to be in the top 3, because I'm very familiar with pay-per-click, and if you have a good pay-per-click ad, you'll be getting 1 to 2% click-through rate. That's if you have very good enticing copy. I'm not sure what you're getting, but if you're getting less than 1%, then I would suggest changing the copy a little bit. But anyway, if you've got a good pay-per-click, you're getting 1% or something. Now, it's important to be in the top 3 search results, because according to Google's own tracking, 40 to 60% of people who type in a keyword like photography Midlands click on the top result. That's over half the people clicking on the top result alone. And obviously the second gets around 40%, and then the third gets around 20 to 30, and then it kind of drops off drastically after the top 3. So if you heard of the 80-20 rule, the top 3 is basically the positions you want to be in, because the majority of those thousands of people looking for services are clicking on these top 3. And if you're not in the top 3, you're getting trickles of traffic, you're getting tens, maybe dozens, compared to the thousands these guys are getting here. I'll go into a little bit later in the video about why these are there and how you can push up towards these 3. But I mean, it's the top 3 there. If you're not on the first page, you're not getting any traffic at all from Google search. So we'll go over that in a little bit. Okay, so what can you do to push up to the top 3? Well, there's 3 things you can do. First of all, I see here in the software, Google is giving you a Google PageRank of 1. Now, Google ranks websites on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 obviously being the best, naught being the worst, 0 being the worst. So with a page rank of 1, that basically means Google does not like you. Google does not think your website is important. It doesn't think your website is relevant. Basically, Google doesn't take any notice of your website. And here's another statistic here. You've got all these pages here. However, Google themselves are not seeing any of these pages. They're not indexing these pages. And that could simply because you haven't manually indexed the pages within Google, and you may have to do that. But at the time being, Google thinks you've got no pages on your website other than the home page. I'm not even sure if it's measuring the home page. And normally I would click on this and give you a breakdown of how you can improve your pages and descriptions and heads, but I can't do that because Google isn't ranking any of your websites for whatever reason. So the first part of call really is to get some pages indexed that Google likes, and you'll boost these two numbers. But the most important factor is links. And you have, according to this, 11 internal links, which is basically links directing to other parts of your website. So you've got the links, it's just Google isn't indexing your pages for whatever reason. It'll be quite simple to find out, but this is the important number here: external links and backlinks. According to Google, you will have 1. Now, loads of other websites focus on-page SEO tactics like changing the title, changing the head. That is a huge contribution, but the biggest factor Google uses to rank websites in Google search is backlinks. So basically that's other websites linking to your website. And Google sees this, it sees other websites linking to your website. Not just any backlinks, but quality backlinks. For example, other sites to do with photography, or those social media groups to do with photography linking to your site. Google sees this and it presumes that people are linking to your site because it's important, it offers value, and Google wants that. It wants to give their customers or visitors the best experience. It wants the best websites at the top. So the more quality backlinks you have, the more Google's going to love you and raise it in the ranking. Now, just a last bit we can see, obviously I've already checked these and they've got a page rank of 2, got page rank of 2, page rank of 1, but they've got no pages indexed. I mean, that's low hanging fruit. I mean, they're missing out. Even though they're top, they're missing out. But I've already checked, and even these are the top 3. They've got hardly any, if little or no backlinks whatsoever. So the biggest factor Google uses to rank websites, they haven't got any. They're just completely ignoring. So that means the only reason why these guys are in the top 3 is because they have the keyword in the title, Photographers Midlands. They have the keyword here, Midlands, Photographers Midlands. You can see Google is bolding these keywords. These are the keywords people are searching on. So Google, when someone types in the keyword, Google goes to your website and looks, is this anything to do with Photographers Midlands? And as you can see, it's bold in the keywords because this site, according to Google, is very relevant to the keyword. I can see they've crammed the keyword in, and the second one is the same. Google's bolded the keywords here, so Google is seeing these as highly relevant to the visitor, and it's going to boost them up the rankings. So there's 3 things you can do really to get up there. I mean, it's very simple. It is not hard competition to knock off here. First of all, boost your page rank by, first of all, you need to get some pages indexed, which quality articles, and then index them in Google. A blog maybe with some quality articles that Google really likes, full of keywords. And if you do them 2, then you should be up here, because all these are doing are inserting the keywords into the title and description. That's the only reason why these are in the top 3. And if you get some backlinks sorted, if you get a lot of quality backlinks, you're going to destroy these guys, because these guys have none, and that's the biggest factor Google uses to rank. So these guys are picking up the vast majority, 40 to 60% of the traffic. These guys are picking up. So if 10,000 people are searching for Photographers in Midlands, these guys are getting the bulk of it. And it's pretty low hanging fruit to target, because they're not doing anything advanced or anything like that. It's just basic SEO that anyone can do. But if you get backlinks really nailed down, then you're going to be pushing into the top 3 quite easily. So as you can see, there are literally thousands of people searching for you. You could be near the top 3 in those keywords in Google and be cleaning up. Your website should be the one all these people are clicking on. So if you do this, you get a better ROI on lead acquisition through your site if you're currently spending. You can reduce your lead acquisition costs. You can get on the front page of Google quite easily, and you'll get new leads and customers through Google every day. So I know all this could be time consuming and daunting to most people, but you don't have to worry about the how, because we actually have packages that do all this for you. So while we are getting you nearer the top 3, you just take care of all the new customers and clients you're getting through your improved position. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to learn more about the packages we offer, then just fill in your name and email address below, or reply to the email I sent you, and we'll send you a link to our site to learn more about how our packages can get you near the top 3. So thanks for watching,